So the design philosophy was a highly debated a point that, with all of David's and David Yates and with Stuart and Janine, the costume designers, and everybody wanted to get a feel and get on top of what these look. And it was a very long process of development. We did a lot of samples. We did a lot of different, again, applying different ways of going about it, from hammering copper plate around formers to castings to try and do bone effects, and many different ideas that came. And it's only really when we started researching deeply into armour plating and decorative Italian armour from 16th, 17th century that they felt, we could have the confidence to try and put all this fine detail. So they're very bespoke. They're very extravagant pieces. I think that was the whole idea. They weren't simple functional pieces. They were demonstrations of wealth and strength. So once we got to really what we felt confident about to making, the process of actually making the mask was quite long. A life cast was taken of the actor. A physical sculpt was done of a plain form to get the shape. Then that was moulded. We took those moulds and we did an initial electroforming, which produced this shape, the basic flat shape in copper. Then our model makers would pen on with an indelible marker all of the decoration, or a lot of the decoration. That would then go into an acid tank. We would acid etch away that, and then they would clean that up and then do that again. This has actually got about 4 or 5 processes of acid etch to create this layer on layer on layer of feel. Then we would mould that again and then send those moulds off to be formed in copper again, and then cleaned up and silver plated, and then afterwards a range of different chemical patinas, which are different blended acids and chemicals which create different coloured blooms on. So often a lot of the masks have different feels because of those processes. It was an old sculpting techniques, and then obviously prepared and finished to fit as part of the costume. So that process probably would have taken about 3 months to do.